In the world of sports, there are legends, and then there is Simone Biles, a woman whose name has not only dominated gymnastics, but has transcended into a symbol of resilience, ambition, and unapologetic excellence. From a childhood shadowed by instability and heartache, to becoming one of the most decorated athletes in history, Biles has rewritten the rules of what it means to be a champion, both on and off the mat. But behind the gold medals and global acclaim lies a life that few truly understand. A life built on the back of personal battles, record-shattering performances, multi-million-dollar estates, high-end supercars, and an unshakable commitment to the causes she believes in. She is not just a gymnast, she is an empire, one that spans luxurious real estate across the country, endorsement deals that rival Hollywood's elite, and a carefully crafted public image that balances grace with grit. Yet for all the glittering accolades and headlines, there's an even more captivating side to her story. The quiet moments of struggle, the controversies that sparked global debate, and the choices that proved she values her mental well-being over the weight of public expectation. Today, in 2025, Simone Biles' lifestyle is the stuff of dreams, a fusion of high fashion, elite athleticism, and business savvy. But how does a girl who once went hungry end up hosting parties in a $12.5 million Houston mansion? What pivotal moments transformed her from a foster child to a brand worth millions? And what could possibly be next for someone who has already achieved so much? The answers reveal a journey as thrilling and unpredictable as any Olympic final, and what's coming might just redefine her legacy all over again. To understand the scale of Simone Biles' achievements, you first have to understand the magnitude of what she overcame. Born Simone Ariane Biles on March 14, 1997, in Columbus, Ohio, her earliest years were defined by uncertainty. Her biological mother, Shannon Biles, struggled with drug and alcohol addiction, and by the time Simone was just a toddler, the family's instability had become impossible to ignore. Food was scarce, stability even more so, and Simone recalls days when she and her siblings, Adria, Ashley, and Adam, focused more on survival than play. In one haunting childhood memory, she remembers watching a stray cat being fed and feeling a pang of envy because in that moment, the animal's life seemed more secure than hers. Foster care soon became their reality, with Simone and her siblings shuffled through a system that often felt cold and uncertain. But amid this hardship, hope arrived in the form of her maternal grandparents, Ron and Nellie Biles. In 2000, they took Simone and her younger sister Adria into their home in Spring, Texas, and by 2003, they had formally adopted them, giving the girls a stable foundation for the first time in their lives. Ron, a disciplined Air Force veteran, and Nellie, a compassionate nurse, poured love, structure, and belief into the young girls, instilling values that would carry Simone through the pressures of global competition. Yet those early scars never fully disappeared. The emotional weight of being in foster care left her with a resilience forged in adversity, a quality that would later become her greatest weapon. It wasn't just about surviving anymore, it was about dreaming bigger than her circumstances. And with the unwavering support of her adoptive parents, Simone's path to greatness began to take shape. The same girl who once went to bed hungry would one day stand on the Olympic podium with the world at her feet. But at this point in her life, that dream was just a whisper, waiting to be awakened. Simone's first encounter with gymnastics wasn't a carefully planned moment, it was pure chance. At just 6 years old, during a daycare field trip to a local gymnastics center, she began imitating the athletes she saw performing flips and vaults. Coaches quickly noticed her uncanny ability to mimic complex movements with natural precision, and soon after, her parents enrolled her in formal training. That single decision set into motion one of the most dominant careers in sports history. By 2013, at only 16, she was already making headlines after claiming her first U.S. national all-around title, a victory that signaled to the world that a new force had arrived. But it was at the 2016 Rio Olympics that Simone Biles became a household name, winning 4 gold medals and a bronze as part of the legendary Final 5 U.S. women's team. Her routines didn't just win competitions, they redefined the sport. The Biles on vault, a double layout with a half twist and blind landing, became one of several signature moves so difficult that few athletes dare attempt them. Over the years, her medal haul grew to include an astonishing 30 World Championship medals, 23 of them gold, and 11 Olympic medals, making her the most decorated gymnast in history. In 2023, she shattered a 90-year-old record by winning her 8th U.S. gymnastics title, cementing her dominance in a sport where longevity is rare. Yet Simone's success isn't measured by medals alone. Her endorsement portfolio, featuring global brands like Nike, Athleta, and Visa, brought in an estimated $10 million in 2022 alone, a figure that dwarfs her competitive earnings. Awards such as the Presidential Medal of Freedom and multiple Laureus World Sportswoman of the Year honors underscore her influence far beyond the mat. In a career spanning over a decade, she has transformed gymnastics into a global spectacle and positioned herself as not just an athlete, but a brand, one capable of commanding arenas, inspiring millions, and rewriting the definition of what it means to be the greatest. When it comes to luxury living, Simone Biles' Houston estate is the crown jewel of her real estate empire. Nestled within an exclusive gated community, this $12.5 million property sprawls across more than 15,000 square feet, embodying the perfect fusion of modern sophistication and timeless elegance. The moment you step into the grand foyer, soaring ceilings and an open-concept design draw your eyes straight through to the floor-to-ceiling windows that frame a pristine view of the infinity pool and meticulously landscaped backyard. The main living area is both a sanctuary and a showpiece, anchored by a sleek, modern fireplace and drenched in natural light, making it equally perfect for unwinding after a long day or hosting a star-studded gathering. The kitchen is a chef's dream, featuring state-of-the-art appliances, a massive island, and custom cabinetry, all designed to accommodate everything from intimate breakfasts to full-scale dinner parties. The master suite occupies an entire wing of the home, complete with direct terrace access, a spa-inspired bathroom with a soaking tub and rainfall shower, and a walk-in dressing area that could rival a boutique store. Step outside, and the infinity pool seems to merge with the horizon, accompanied by a built-in hot tub, outdoor kitchen, and cabana lounge that transforms the backyard into a private resort. Additional amenities, including a plush 12-seat home theater, climate-controlled wine cellar, and fully equipped guest wing, ensure that this estate doesn't just reflect success, it celebrates it. This isn't simply where Simone lives, it's where she commands her empire, entertains her inner circle, and enjoys the rewards of a career built on unshakable discipline. If the Houston mansion represents grandeur, Simone's Malibu retreat is the embodiment of elegance meeting serenity. Valued at $9.8 million, this 10,000 square foot property sits on the sun-kissed shores of California, offering uninterrupted views of the Pacific Ocean. The design embraces a seamless blend of indoor and outdoor living, with glass walls that slide open to connect the main living spaces directly to a central pool area framed by swaying palms and sleek stone decking. Inside, the open-plan living room exudes a breezy coastal charm, complemented by a modern fireplace and high-end custom lighting. The kitchen is equally impressive, featuring a professional-grade espresso machine, double ovens, and a sprawling center island that doubles as a casual dining spot. The master suite is a tranquil escape, opening onto a private balcony where the ocean breeze becomes part of the morning routine. A spa-style ensuite, complete with a deep soaking tub and glass-enclosed shower, provides the perfect end to long training sessions or travel days. Outside, the pool glistens in the California sun, bordered by plush lounge chairs and shaded seating areas that create a resort-like atmosphere. The property also boasts a home theater, wine room, and smart home system, making it as functional as it is breathtaking. Here in Malibu, Simone finds balance, a place to escape the noise of competition and fame, surrounded by the calming rhythm of ocean waves, and the kind of understated luxury that speaks to someone who has already proven herself to the world. While her Houston and Malibu homes showcase grand scale and coastal elegance, Simone's Miami property reveals another side of her taste, one that blends intimacy with pure tropical luxury. Valued at $6.2 million and spanning 8,000 square feet, this estate is smaller in scale but no less impressive. Tucked into one of Miami's most prestigious neighborhoods, the home greets visitors with a bright, airy layout that flows seamlessly from the open-concept living room to the lush, sunlit pool area. Large sliding glass doors erase the boundary between indoors and outdoors, letting in the warm Florida breeze and framing views of palm trees swaying over a free-form swimming pool. Inside, the living area balances modern elegance with comfort, featuring a sleek fireplace, custom shelving, and just enough personal touches to make it feel like home rather than a showpiece. The kitchen is fitted for a master chef with a professional-grade range, built-in refrigerator, and a central island perfect for both casual breakfasts and pre-party preparations. The master suite offers its own private pool access, a spa-style bathroom with a deep soaking tub, and a dressing area that mirrors her refined, fashion-forward style. Outside, the pool deck is a complete entertainment zone. A built-in hot tub bubbles nearby, while an outdoor kitchen and shaded dining space set the stage for lively gatherings that stretch long into the night. Here in Miami, Simone has created a retreat that feels both indulgent and relaxed, a reminder that luxury isn't only about size, it's about living in a space that reflects your lifestyle, and this one speaks of sunshine, celebration, and a life fully enjoyed. If her homes are a testament to her architectural tastes, Simone Biles' garage is a showroom of pure automotive ambition. Valued at over $400,000 in total, her collection blends raw power, sleek design, and practical elegance. The crown jewel is her $160,000 Mercedes-AMG G63, a vehicle that commands presence with its bold, boxy silhouette and roars with a twin-turbo V8 under the hood. Whether she's pulling up to a red carpet event or heading to training, the G-Wagon delivers the perfect mix of luxury and dominance, much like Simone herself. Then there's the $75,000 Dodge Challenger SRT, a piece of American muscle that trades subtlety for adrenaline. Its throaty engine note and aggressive stance are worlds apart from the graceful poise she exhibits on the gymnastics mat, making it a thrilling contrast in her collection. Rounding out the trio is her $45,000 Range Rover Evoque, the everyday workhorse wrapped in a designer silhouette, perfect for coffee runs, casual meetups, and city cruising without sacrificing style. Each vehicle tells a different story. The G-Wagon is her power statement, the Challenger is her rebel streak, and the Evoque is her versatile, low-key luxury. Together, they reflect the multi-dimensional nature of Simone's personality, a blend of precision, power, and adaptability that has served her well both on the mat and in life. For all the gold medals, magazine covers, and million-dollar deals, Simone Biles' personal life remains grounded in love, loyalty, and a deep sense of purpose. At the heart of it all is her marriage to Jonathan Owens, NFL safety for the Chicago Bears. The two met in 2020 through the dating app Raya and quickly became inseparable, culminating in a private courthouse ceremony in April 2023, followed by a sun-soaked destination wedding in Cabo San Lucas. The couple's bond, often showcased in playful social media posts, reflects a partnership built on mutual respect and unwavering support. Beyond her marriage, Simone's relationship with her adoptive parents, Ron and Nellie Biles, remains a defining anchor in her life. She credits Ron's discipline and Nellie's nurturing spirit for shaping the resilience that carried her to global stardom. Family gatherings often include her younger sister Audria and her beloved French bulldogs Lilo, Rambo, and Zeus, who bring a dose of mischief and joy to her otherwise disciplined lifestyle. But Simone's values extend beyond her inner circle. She has become a vocal advocate for mental health, foster care programs, and young athletes, using her influence to raise awareness and funds for causes close to her heart. She understands that fame is a platform, and she's determined to use hers to create lasting impact. Whether she's donating to adoption charities, supporting local communities, or mentoring the next generation of gymnasts, Simone's personal life is a reflection of the same discipline and integrity that made her a champion. For all her triumphs, Simone Biles has never shied away from the moments that tested her resolve in front of the entire world. The most high-profile example came during the 2021 Tokyo Olympics, when at the height of public expectation, she withdrew from multiple events, citing mental health struggles and a condition known as the twisties, a dangerous loss of spatial awareness mid-air. The decision set off a storm of debate. Critics questioned her commitment, while supporters praised her courage in prioritizing her well-being over the pursuit of medals. Simone stood firm, using the spotlight to amplify conversations about athlete mental health, an issue often buried beneath the glamour of competition. Having ADHD and taking medicine for it is nothing to be ashamed of. She tweeted in response to backlash over her therapeutic use exemption, reinforcing her openness about personal challenges. Her willingness to speak out has extended beyond mental health into the realm of justice. She was one of the most prominent voices in the case against former USA gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar, testifying before Congress and standing with other survivors of abuse, a move that cemented her reputation as more than an athlete. She is an advocate for systemic change. Her philanthropic work reflects these convictions. Contributions to foster care programs, donations to adoption-related charities, and partnerships with organizations supporting young athletes are not publicity stunts, but deeply personal missions. These causes are woven into the fabric of her identity, stemming from her own experiences in foster care and her journey towards stability. In a world where celebrity often dilutes conviction, Simone Biles stands out as someone who uses her influence to challenge outdated norms, demand accountability, and encourage the next generation to value their mental and emotional health as much as their physical achievements. Simone Biles' story is more than an inspiring biography, it's an evolving legacy still in the making. From the foster care system to owning a multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio, from a little girl who envied a stray cat's meal to a woman who now decides the menu at her own upscale restaurant, she embodies the kind of transformation that feels almost cinematic. With a net worth of around $25 million, she has secured her place among the most financially successful female athletes in history. Yet, what truly defines her is not the money or the medals, but the influence she wields and the authenticity with which she lives her life. Her ventures beyond gymnastics, like her Taste of Gold restaurant, signal a willingness to explore and conquer new arenas, while her continued training and competition suggest that her athletic chapter is far from closed. Those who have followed her career know she thrives in rewriting expectations, whether that means debuting new, never-before-seen gymnastics skills, advocating for athlete welfare, or redefining what it means to be a public figure in the age of social media. Looking ahead, the possibilities are as wide as her ambition, expanding her brand, mentoring future champions, building more businesses, or even stepping into media and entertainment. One thing is certain, whatever Simone Biles chooses to do next, she will do it on her own terms, with the same focus, discipline, and fearlessness that have carried her from obscurity to the pinnacle of global fame. And in the years to come, her name will not just be remembered for the medals she won, but for the barriers she broke, the conversations she started, and the lives she inspired.